This is Master Your Focus, the ultimate guide, the power of focus. Discover the secrets on how you can improve and master your focus in order to unlock your inner greatness. Written by Barry Lofton. Read by Marcus Mulenga. Chapter 1. Focus Defined. Focus is integral to accomplishment. It may actually fall in the same category as ambition, motivation, leadership, and other driving forces behind becoming successful, but does not necessarily get the attention that it deserves. Often downplayed, the role of focus cannot be sabotaged in an individual's ability to be productive. What all this basically means is that you need to be focused in order to achieve something or become successful in your endeavors. But before we get into that, let's take a look at what focus really means. By definition, focus is a skill that allows people to start a task without procrastination and then keep up their attention and effort until the job is complete. It is an ability to not only pay attention to things that they are engaged in, but also avoid distractions that will impede the work they are trying to do. In fact, focus is so important to getting anything done that you can't really think without focus. When you hear about things like perception, memory learning, reasoning, decision-making, and problem-solving, you know that none of these can be done successfully unless you focus. On the contrary, a wandering mind will make you less effective in your work and your productivity will suffer. The same will also compromise the quality of work, giving you less than optimal results. Not to forget that you will also be wasting time every instance your mind drifts off. Why do people suffer from a lack of focus? In some cases, a lack of focus may be a matter of interest. Take your everyday to-do list, for instance. Not everything on the list might be interesting to work on, but needs to get done anyways for you to move ahead. In these instances, you may find yourself stuck, trapped doing something that you couldn't care less about. Your only obligation may be the feeling that you need to get the job done to move on to other things. Not such a great motivator, but that's reality. In the real world, things need to get done to make a way for other things. It is only natural that your mind starts to drift off in these situations. You may end up finding excuses for not doing that particular thing, say by justifying that you don't really need to do the job right then, or that it's not really that important, or even something that you've got better things to do than the job on hand. But any way that you dress them up, they are all just excuses for procrastination. Which brings us to another aspect of focus: procrastination. Procrastination is perhaps the biggest hurdle in the way of attaining good focus. When you use procrastination to get out of things, what you are really saying is that you don't want to do a particular task, or that you are secretly hoping that it will just go away on its own, or that you will eventually feel motivated to do it. With so much going on, it is no wonder that focus gets sidelined and never surfaces to the forefront. And while a lot more can be said on procrastination, we will cross that bridge when we come to it in a later chapter. For now, it's sufficient to say that procrastination, in fact, is the granddaddy of all excuses and will never let you focus properly on any given task. How can you encounter a lack of focus? Moving on, while you may be well aware of what is stopping you from focusing, think procrastination. You may not know how to tackle this problem, so here's some help. Address what needs to be done. To make focus work for you, you need to have a clear-cut goal. Call it a grounded purpose toward which all your efforts are directed. When you have this reference point in sight, you can apply all your skill set and decision-making to get the job done right. But with this crucial factor missing, you may as well go on a roller coaster ride. It is these clear-cut goals that define what needs to get done.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?